Hello and welcome to another update video about Quant. Not too many changes since yesterday, however we are possibly working and running here in some kind of a triangle pattern. It's not very well defined yet, but you could argue that we might get a third touch point there of this triangle. And here we do have enough touch points, so we're moving into the apex of this triangle. And again, we've got pattern over pattern here. This white pattern, which is sort of this descending trend line there, yeah, is not respected anymore. As you can see, I will possibly take this white trend line off. I think at the moment it's still relevant, or it might be still relevant, but you can see here we broke through it. Now we've broken out of it. The chart doesn't seem to respect it any longer. It did respect it quite nicely here throughout, but it's now not respected anymore. However, we continue to make lower highs here. Yes, higher lows, but that just means we are getting into the apex of a triangle here possibly. That always indicates indecision in the market. Continues to, or means that continuously, on a continuous basis, the chart hasn't, the market hasn't really made up its mind yet, which leaves possibilities open. It remains important to focus here on the price levels, the pivot points really. For me, as I said, the first level where we can become slightly more bullish, but it's not really a good signal, would be a break above the $118 level. It would take out this previous high, which was made, yeah, at $118, but that's the A high. At the moment, I'm looking at this. I'm looking at it as a possible ending diagonal, which would still go lower in a fifth wave, which would be down here. So looking here at this last wave down of this larger correction that we've been discussing now. Yeah, just to zoom out a bit. At this, I consider this currently to be the last wave of this correction. So we had the wave 1 to the upside, which was made since the June low, all the way up to $230. I think more than 400% profit that was. And then down in an ABC correction in a wave 2. And in this wave 2, we currently have here these, obviously an ABC, and in the C wave, 5 waves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're now in this ending diagonal. Ideally, I would like to see the price below $95. But we have fulfilled all the expectations to the downside, so we don't need to drop any lower. Yeah, we've done enough, but likelihood would suggest a further downside at the moment. This can change if the price breaks above this $118 level, because the ending diagonal here is to be understood as a 5-wave move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. As per this, we would still be in the third wave. The third wave would be counted as an A, B, C. And it's possible to break that previous A high here. So the B wave in itself consists of A, B, C. So the C wave could still stretch a bit higher. Still, taking out that significant swing high would possibly trigger some further upside to $127. Only if we get above that level, I would probably make the bullish scenario to my primary scenario. Don't get me wrong, this is, in my opinion, a bullish scenario, or this is one. We've got a 1-2 setup. It's just on the daily. If we looked at this on a daily time frame, this is the reversal area where I would expect it to reverse. Yeah, between $80 and 112 roundabout. If we look at the lower time frame, of course, then we need to consider other levels. It's more fine-grained, it's more detailed. The lower level price action for me does not support yet the case that we are already moving up and that we have bottomed already. Even though there is a bullish wave count also on the short term, which would mean that we have already bottomed, obviously, and that we moved up here in a wave 1. This was an A wave, a B wave, and a C wave, and that we're now moving up. But then I would not really know how to construct this as a bullish wave count here. It's of course possible, but I would need to be quite creative for that, yeah, to make that happen. So I'm still looking at downside at the moment, and we still have this head and shoulders on the chart. That hasn't changed, yeah. So when this trend line, this so-called neckline, is taken out, that can certainly take us down lower. So yeah, for now, it continues to be my expectation to go down lower. But bear in mind, the expectations have been met for downside, so we always also need to be ready for upside. But there is no way of telling that we have bottomed, because we haven't got a clear bottoming pattern here that I like to see. Not really a significant low. We haven't come down really, or let's say we haven't really, the movements that happened since the last lows, they haven't really been convincing in terms of we've already bottomed. Therefore, I need to see more price action to the upside to actually confirm that. Okay, that's my update about Quant. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.